Plenty Valley Community Health got involved in the Healthy Together Achievement Program because I feel that with such a dynamic workforce and people that work various shifts across different sites, it was actually an opportunity to improve people's health and wellbeing whilst they were at work, considering how much time they spend there. The Achievement Program has been a great way to engage, both senior leadership as well as staff and get the conversation going around health and wellbeing. We had a culture survey that was undertaken earlier on in the piece in 2012, and as a result of that, a Healthy Workplace Committee was formed. Definitely having a champion within the workplace, and in this case it was through our HR manager, Cynthia Foy, was integral in garnering the support of a health and wellbeing committee, but it was certainly essential that we had senior leadership from the CEO at director and manager level, so there was that collective leadership that ensured that this was a priority for Plenty Valley Community Health. One of the challenges at Plenty Valley Community Health around implementing the Achievement Program has been the fact that we have such a dynamic workforce. We have staff based across 5 different sites, working a diverse range of hours, and shift work as well late in the evening. So it's been important that we're able to engage across all sites so that access to our health and wellbeing initiatives is consistent for all staff. One of the ways that we've overcome some of these challenges has been our Health and Wellbeing Committee is made up of staff across the diverse sites of Plenty Valley Community Health, so that's ensured that the messages are going back to each of those different sites and involves those staff. But also a recent example was the Walk the Block event. So that was an initiative that was held across not just our main site in Epping, but also the other satellite sites as well. So that's a way that all staff can participate no matter what site they're located on. The Achievement Program has provided Plenty Valley Community Health with the opportunity to strengthen our culture, and Plenty with many new staff coming into the organisation, it's been an opportune time to, embrace health and wellbeing and establish that culture right from the very start. I guess the key for workplaces and organisations is that you do need to have that leadership, not just at a senior level, but collective leadership with the staff as well. So they have to feel that they're a part of the process of determining the health priority areas, that they actually play a role in leading some of those activities as well. And it's driven by the whole team. It's not just by one particular division within the organisation. That health and wellbeing is everyone's role.
I think that any employer would appreciate that staff who are attentive, who are healthy, who are really focused on their job are much better for productivity. It's much better for their interaction with the general public, and generally it makes for a happier organisation. And also there's opportunities, I think, for people to avoid absenteeism and make sure there's probably less people needing breaks than would normally be the circumstance. Well, we pride ourselves on being a happy environment that's supportive. It's not internally competitive. So I think a program like that really can ensure that people continue to be able to do their jobs and are supported in doing it. We don't discount the importance of family life. We take into account that people have responsibilities at home, and that's all very much a part of it. We're a family organisation, and we really want to support people to do their jobs, and people want to perform well, and they appreciate any contribution that management can make to actually making that happen. I think there's no doubt that senior management set the tone of an organisation, so it's really important that we support initiatives that the staff are going through. We have a framework for doing these things, and then we participate, that we're involved in a lot of the health activities. I don't think anyone likes to see us being ill and actually driving ourselves into the ground. That's not a good example for a staff of an organisation. So I think we have a critical role in setting the tone of the organisation. Well, I want Plenty Valley to be seen within the sector and within the community as an organisation that does respect their employees and puts into practice the sort of language that it uses in running its programs. That actually it's seen as a place that looks at the physical and psychological health of its people, is supportive, mutually supportive of its staff, and hopefully it'll be a model for other organisations of a similar type.